Greetings, Istrouma High family. April is National Poetry Month, and it gives me great pleasure to present to you our very own Poetry Slam. You will hear original poems and spoken words from some of our amazing scholars right here on our very campus. But there's a catch. We want you to be the judge for the winner of this competition. Enjoy the presentation.
You look at us with judgment instead of getting to the bottom of our injustices. You scream that we are too grown for our age, but stay silent about the responsibilities that we have to carry. You say that we are careless, selfish, but we have to let you choose what is best for us in a life that we continue on our own. You will never understand us as one. You give us false impressions on the world and expect us to live it in your definition of the right way. You say that we have a voice, but when it goes against yours, you take it right back away. And when we come together to rebel, you say that we don't care and we don't know how to act the right way. But no, it's us trying to make you learn how to understand us as one.
Love, the word we all use so loosely. We throw it around like it's a ball, just kids playing football. But do we really know the meaning? It's said before big games and big events. But do we really know what love feels like? Love is learning to say yes to the roller coaster ride, not knowing where it might drop. Or diving into the deepest part of the ocean, not really knowing what's beneath. Love is overwhelmingly amazing. It's not just about sex. Love is looking at each other and smiling. Love is never dragging your feet. Love is being free, feeling the world spin, throwing up and holding your lover's hair. Love is long night rides playing music, being a kid again, watching yourself grow. Love takes you around the world. Love has you doing new things. Love changes you, knowing that it may never last. It has you on the edge of your seat, wanting to know what's next. Love brings many humans in the world. Love adopts a dog. Love causes fights. Love drives people apart. Love is knowing how to grow. It pushes you to your limits, opens your heart to your greatest desire, brings you peace, tells you good morning. Love never says goodnight. Instead, see you later. Love never says goodbye. Love makes you scream, I hate you, then say I love you. Love drives you insane. Clutching your hands, hoping one day you get the type of love that talks to you for hours. Like spending all their free time with you. Love makes time. Love never gives you excuses. Love may have you scared and leave you wanting, but as long as we have love, we keep humanity running.
Weak until it is beneficial for them. Therefore, you are strong. The unspoken pressure that you carry of generations on generations not to be saved, but to be the savior. The involuntary hero in everyone's story, even your own. Can't cry, show emotions until it is beneficial again. Therefore, you are weak. The smile that you carry everywhere. If not, then therefore you are mad. Shown through expressions, the faces of those who made you sad, or should I say angry. You are told you're the over-exaggerator in every situation. Therefore, your feelings aren't going into consideration. Every shade is beautiful as the next, but it's not. It's a competition, you've learned. Every feature, beautiful as the next. Again, you've learned. Keep learning, my beautiful, strong, mad black woman.
The last good class. Let's talk about the class of 2022. They're loud, wild, and crazy too. People look at them as if they aren't human, wondering why they act the way they do. If you ever had that question, I'll answer for you. We had to grow up early and do things on our own. That's why you judge us and say we're too grown. We barely had the chance to live out our childhood. We have to work and pay bills for the greater good, taking care of sick parents and younger siblings while still going to school and handling business. We were never prepared to handle real life. All we are taught is shut up, listen, and act right. We aren't taught how to invest and build credit, but we know how to hustle and go get it. All we ask for is respect and accreditation for all of our hard work and dedication.
Amante Carter. One day will be the last day you'll wake me up hitting my face. One day will be the last day I'll carry you in my arms while you're sleeping peacefully from a long playful day. One day will be the last day you hold me tight. One day will be the last day you squeeze my hands tightly because you love me farther me. One day will be the last day your handsome little hands reaches for mine. One day will be the last day I see your marvelous smiling cheeks. One day will be the last day you'll roll over me in your sleep. One day will be the last day I'll wake up next to you smiling in your face because I adore you and I love you dearly. One day will be the last day I hear you cry and fall out throwing temper tantrums. One day will be the last day I'll be there for you mentally and physically. One day will be the last day you lay on my chest as I slowly rock you to sleep. One day will be the last day your fat butt eat all my food plus yours. I don't know when that one day will come, but what I do know is that I will love, cherish, and adore you until that one day comes because you are truly a blessed gift from God.
A bond between me and my twin. My twin is my best friend. We share a special connection. He is my reflection. I thank God he's a part of my life. When we apart, it doesn't seem right. We was born seconds apart. Our soul will never depart. When he's feeling down or blue, I will always be there to pull him through. We came in this world together. I promise to be by his side forever. I'm someone he can always trust. A bond between me and my twin. We will be connected to the end.
Misconception becomes perception. Do you love them, or do you love the image you created of them in your head? Was it the words that they said or their actions that had you misled? Looking at that image, you start to notice the scratches and tears. Did you really think that you two could be a pair? You thought this ordinary person was rare because of the times that you shared, but in all honesty, they're just a typical individual with nothing that compares. Digging deeper and becoming self-aware, you notice this isn't something that should have been impaired. Focusing on the details, you realize it has no value there. Was your interpretation of them really worth the devaluation of you? Nah, that's unfair. Now you finally realize it was all misconstrued. Perceiving things in a different view is something essential that you just have to do. Not just you alone, but also the you that made this view feel so true.
We hope that you have enjoyed the Poetry Slam. We would like to give a special thanks to Mr. Holmes for filming this presentation. Now we need your help in voting for a winner. Your teacher has been given a Google form link for you to cast your vote for your favorite poet. Winners will be announced.